my child has come to live with me, but my CMS has only dropped by a small percentage. Let me explain what's happening here. If a child comes to live with you permanently, i.e. they are staying with you 4 nights per week, at that point you effectively become the main carer. So what CMS are doing is they are taking that person, that child, off of that case, but they are not opening the case for you. The reason being is you have to open your own case. So if a child comes to live with you permanently, what you need to do is apply to HMRC to get the child benefit. And once you've got the child benefit, you can make an application to the Child Maintenance Service, and then that enables you to actually claim maintenance off of the original parent. Now let's just look at that in monetary terms. Let's just say you earn 50 grand a year and you've got 2 children. So in theory, 16% of your income, round about £8,000, gets paid out in child maintenance. That's not an exact figure, but it's more or less that. Now, if a child comes to live with you but you don't claim, your CMS goes from 16% of your annual salary to 12%. But the reality is, if you're now the primary carer, you can apply for the child benefit, okay? And because it will be one child, you can make an application for the CMS and you can get 12%. So you end up in a situation where the other parent is paying you 12% and you're paying them 12%. Now, obviously, all things being equal, if you're a perfect salary, it would effectively be the same. Obviously, some cases, most cases, the salary is not going to be the same. So one of the parties is going to be paying more money to the other person. But that's how it works, okay? So let's just recap. So the child moves in with you and they're going to be there more than 4 nights per week. You apply to HMRC for the child benefit. If the person who currently receives the child benefit says they're the primary carer, you go through a process with HMRC called a rival claim, and both parties have to submit evidence, okay, that they are the primary carer. Then HMRC will make the decision. So if you are now the person with care, the child's living with you majority of the time, you're doing all the school runs, you're taking all the trips, you're taking them to the doctors, the dentists and all those sort of matters, you can go back to HMRC and get the child benefit. Then you become the primary carer, you then put your own claim in, and that's it. That's the matter resolved, okay? I think what happens is people get confused. So they think because a child comes to them that there should be a reduction of the CMS that they pay. Yes, there should be, but if the child comes to you permanently, you are the main carer. If a child isn't coming to you normally, but then decides to come with you 2 nights per week, you get 2 nights shared care, which is equivalent of a 2/7 reduction of the maintenance you pay. Okay. If the child comes to you 4 nights per week, then effectively you reverse it and you can make a claim for the CMS. Obviously, there can be complications if they're court orders. As we're aware, CMS should follow the court order, but if you can see that the court order is not valid, then it's not actually happening, then potentially things can change. But that works both ways. So it could well be that you've got a court order saying that you have the child for 2 nights per week. The child comes to live with you. The child's 16, 17. Okay, it's not really worth going to court about. So you still have to pay CMS, even though the child is effectively living with you, unless, of course, you can get down the child benefit route and get that child benefit. There is another option as well. It's a bit of a risky strategy, this, because it could cost you 250 quid. If the child comes to live with you and you don't want to go to court and you're having problems getting the child benefit, then you could always opt for a DNA test. And if you go for the DNA test and the child that lives with you doesn't actually go for the DNA test, if they're over 16, then no maintenance is payable and that case can be closed. So that is like the third option, but of course it could backfire if the child suddenly decides actually they want to go back with the other parent after you've paid for a test. That's just the way it is, folks. Right, okay. Hope that's been of use to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, if there's a particular subject you want me to cover, put in the comments below. Again, if you've got a particular question relevant to shared care, okay, or change of parent, let me know in the comments below. I do tend to get back to people. Sometimes it's the same day, sometimes it might be a couple of days later, but if you comment, okay, I will probably get back to you as quickly as I possibly can. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.